What is going on, everybody? We're back on Attack on Titan Season 4, Part 2, Episode 11. I want to say, I don't have a good feeling about this episode for the simple fact that if I had to bet money, I don't think Floch is going to survive this episode or the next coming. Whenever this Avengers Save the World group actually set sail to the other continent, to Marley, it means they would have had to gotten past all the Jaegerists, the loyal Eldian force. And to do that, I think Floch's gonna have to be killed for it. And some people might think it's like troll or like making a joke, but I truly, truly do enjoy Floch's character. One of the better characters of the entire story. And just the transformation is wild to me, but he's so like ride or die, so doesn't care about his life that like I would, if it was just him left up against like Armin, Connie, Jean, Annie, Reiner, just all, and he would literally just go down like swinging and fighting. I think, um, and just get just a gruesome death. So needless to say, they're going to succeed because Floch doesn't kill the rest of the remaining cast here. So I don't think he's going to survive. Because I see there being no surrender. We saw Connie finally having to get his hands dirty and kind of the effect it had on him there in the moment. Which is good though, because like Annie has been saying and others have been saying, you keep thinking that you can just talk people down or it's going to be okay, but if it doesn't, then what? We still haven't seen a better option presented than Zeke's or Eren's, so we'll see what happens. We're pressing play on the episode right now. Like, none of them are going to die here. The whole Jaeger's force is going to get wiped out here, sadly. They can't keep up with this. They can't. I mean, they're going against 2 Titans. 4 Titans if they really wanted to get serious with Armin and Peak. They're trying, but it's not going to be enough. Reiner and Annie aren't going to die here or suffer any injuries, I think, so. They're just like, this reminds me of like Season 1 where they're just like, where it's just like an Annie massacre, like in the forest type shit. God. So even if they wipe out this force, they have to sit there and hold the line for an entire day. Maybe there's more Jaegerists that they'll just come in again. Okay. Maybe we have a chance. I'm cheering for the Jaegerists, so. Yeah, and that's not even. Hanji makes a good point. That's not even to say. That doesn't. We're not talking about how long it might take us to hold the line, but like. Zeke, Eren's gonna have walked over the whole world by the time they get that thing going. It's realistic, it's gonna take a full day to get that thing going. By that time, Eren's gonna have circled all the way back around the planet. It's going to work. So I don't take any of these threats serious. It's going to work and they're going to get over there. That was wild to hear that right there, though. How this goes. But yeah, it kind of sucks when you kind of... You know how a story's going to go, so you really can't take any threats seriously. Like, none of our main cast is going to die here. And they're going to get over there in time. But just that split second of kind of getting lost in the moment... I didn't think there was going to be like an alternate route they could take or something they could do. Clearly they're going to take it and succeed, but hearing that Wade, like, hey, it's going to take half a day. I wanted to see them take the full half day and day of just having to just literally hunker down and defend against just Jaeger's force after force after force, and you see really like Annie and Reiner being like pushed to the brink of like, okay, we can't hold our form anymore. We have to depower down, and maybe Peak and Falco have to go out there and do something. Even though Falco doesn't know what he's doing, they don't have a choice. They have to. That would have been dope to see. Seeing them switch out of Titan forms because one can only hold for so long. Peak could stay in hers the entire time, but man, that would have been a wild sequence to say. And I feel like the only reason we probably don't get that and don't see it is because of the Eren timeline threat of if they really do take the entire day or whatever, the planet's been stomped and relapped around already. Episode 86 titled Retrospective. Come on, Floch. At least get one of them. Get one, Floch, before it's too late. Are they not even getting to fire Thunder Spears? Because do you remember what it... Do you remember what it was like when he originally got shot by like one Thunder Spear? It was like, oh my god, Reiner doesn't know what to do. He can't handle one Thunder Spear. It's ripping off his whole armor. Now they're firing like 10s at him and just slapping him away. Because that would have blown half the back of his shoulder off. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I think they're going to make it out of this clean without a single casualty. Just blow up the ship at this point. Now that should have put Reiner down, though. Because he's eaten Thunder... I was about to say, he's eaten some to the face before in Season 3, and his ass went down. Ooh, what to do? Can he? Yeah, I was about to say, is he going to turn into like a half monster, half skeleton, half... He's going to go for the train. Yeah. Falco went for the train. Oh no, he didn't, or did he? Oh god, he's just digging in his fucking hand. There goes Connie. He got that first taste of blood. He's like, fuck it, I'm down. Friends or not, I'm down. You're giving Connie that Mikasa moment. You understand Floch and their side's point of view so much, though. Did he transform, or is that Armin? Is it Armin, or is it Falco? Okay, it's Falco. Dang. I was really hoping they wouldn't give him, like, just the fresh out-of-the-box power-up. Holy shit. Look at his fucking phone. What the? He's like Digimon evolved. Pokemon. What the hell is that? He's probably got the cleanest. I said Galliard's was, but his is like leveled up ahead of that. Oh god, Floch is trying. Is this it for our boy? Is this it for him? Look at him going 1v9 right now. This is it for him. He's a sitting duck out there in the middle of the air. Dang. Bless up. This is it for Floch. He's not going to get that shot off. He's not going to get it off. This is it. This is it for his character. And he misses. He missed because he got shot. I hate Gabby's character with a passion. You have no idea. He does look like he didn't die. I just hate her character with a passion. So much. Oh man, and they really gave him like a elevated animation there too for him to really get that shot off. But you know it's not going to happen. They have to get on the boat. They have to go stop Eren. So while this is great, this holds no weight to me as a viewer because I know what happens. You know, it holds no weight. This is going to be a massacre. They're going to succeed, and they're going to get out of here. Bro, is he good? Bro, are you good? Is he that possessed by this shit? They gotta cut his ass out. Carefully, too, by the way. That is what it is. I mean, I'm indifferent about him turning into... I wish it wouldn't have gone as, like, smooth and perfect as it did, but, like I said... all this had to happen this way because they have to go stop Eren, so... I mean, he dots them up. That's target practice for him. Oh, shit, that's, I always forget his name. That was him in the window. Okay, alright. They have to go down with it now, because they're not going to be able to get out of there. They know they're in there. There's that. Well, Magath played his part and did his role. And we lose Shadis there. That's a season 1-er. Correct. Mikasa's not going to answer that shit. No one's wanted to answer this question yet. Nobody's willing to answer that question yet. Mikasa, answer the question. Which makes me believe Mikasa will have to kill him. Oh, easy on the preview. So how many episodes is that now that I'm gonna scale back to I want to see his form. How many episodes is that now that we haven't seen Eren or Zeke? We're going on a good like 5 or plus so episodes. Yeah, he's got a crazy like gorilla looking transformation. I kind of like what they did with it, which makes me think like but it seems to be only the cart titan, I mean not cart, the jaw titan that's getting this like animation characteristic upgrade change. Because we've seen it in Ymir, we've seen it in Galliard, we've seen it in well, I guess not really. We saw Eren's father's attack titan look different than what Eren's attack titan looked like, but Eren's attack titan did look very almost identical to Kruger's. I wonder why Grish has had that deviation between the two, because Kruger's and Eren's looks damn near identical. Why his had a more like beast titan look to it. And then we've seen the passing of the Colossal from Berthold to Armin looks identical. So I'm curious why the cart titan gets this like drip upgrade, because it makes me want to see other inheritors get other titans just to see what they look like. Really some Pokemon evolution stuff. It's been a while now since we've seen since we've had a Zeke or Eren sighting. I'm curious, kind of, is anything still going on like in this current instant between like Zeke, Ymir, and Eren inside the coordinate and inside the paths, or is it straight just like Eren is just there by himself, Zeke is unconscious, and Ymir is just kind of following orders? I'm curious what's going on with that. That was 11. There's only 14. I think we've only got 2 or 3 episodes left, I want to say. As far as like with the season 2, again, I know there's talks of like a movie, or maybe they do like a shorter part 3. I don't know if that's been decided on just yet. I'm glad that Floch seems to have made it out of this alive. RIP to Magath and Shadis. But yeah, it was hard to hold. Not that it was a bad episode. I enjoyed the episode, but you can't really. It was hard for me to mentally really get into it, because you know there's no stakes in this episode, because this group has to win. As much as I would love for Eren to get word that Floch and the Jaegerist took down Reiner in his armor, Annie in her female, Peak in her cart, Falco in his jaw, Armin in his colossal, and took down Mikasa. And they succeeded. They came out, they won, all dead. As much as I would love those stories to just travel the world, it's just not realistic from a story point telling point of view, because if they die here, then we know Eren succeeds on his mission, and there's no reason for a story. We have to see them confront Eren. We have to see them attempt to stop. We have to see what of the rumbling has already happened and occurred. And to do that, they have to get past Floch and his group there. At least we got confirmation who was staring at them in the window. That was cool to see. We got to see Falco's transformation here, which I think is probably... I think it's my favorite Titan look of the entire series. Between that and the Warhammer, which we've only seen one iteration of, And that's what's curious to me too. Like with Eren kind of taking in these other Titans, his one appearance never changed. It's not like when he consumed um the Warhammer, his next Titan transformation, he had more of like a different Warhammer plus his attack look to him. It just stayed the same. So we never get to see, different iterations of the Titan shifters, and I think this one is probably my favorite. Um, Whether you want to agree with it, Falco was able to turn in his first try, and it pretty much went smooth. I don't know if he just was seeing red and had his blinders on, kind of like Eren did the first time he transformed, and we couldn't tell, was he like attacking Mikasa, like he wasn't able to handle it, and Peak was talking about like it won't go well, which made me feel good that like, okay, he won't, but he did, and it worked out, and it was great for them, and it just happens. That's just the weight of the story, but we'll see what happens. I think we were supposed to have gotten our episode skip already, right? And it looks like we haven't. So I'm assuming next week, next episode. Um, yeah, we'll see how it goes. And there's no really big lore or future transformation. Who told what? How did this happen? Um, because we're not on that big like story point telling moment. We kind of got past that with Eren telling his future self memories, like all that. We haven't caught back up to any of that or what might happen to Ymir and Zeke, because it's just been this, and with this it's just regular people doing regular things. So I apologize for the discussions not being super long, but there's not this big grandiose triple 5D chess move stuff going on in these past couple episodes, but we'll go from there. I appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, as always.